High.
First and second, 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. That one fouled off. Hit in the air, left field, Langford. Drops into the glove, and the inning is over.
First.
And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
What's up, familia? First. What's up, familia? MLB time.
Out towards left center, Ahmed sizing this one up.
Let's go.
First and second, 2 outs. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Pilar snags it, and that's the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. Langoliers, the lead runner out at second. Wilson at first, 2 out of the inning.
You can do this.
Oh, 2 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that will end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Nick Kurtz, the next to hit. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. First and second, 2 outs. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. Line and a base hit into right. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. Ball 1 there. Langoliers on second. Wilson on at first with 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nabs it, and that is that. First and second, 2 outs. Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. That's down and in. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And there's a hit. Coming home. The throw in. Tag. Too late. He scores. And they're up by 3.
Do you have a player in MLB The Show 25?
No, just Diamond Dynasty.
I have a player that's named Dylan Freeman.
All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Matt Gorski. Anderson back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. And that is out of play. Started to swing, held up.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things
player.
down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. Was never even close.
That to right. Trout is there. Makes the grab, 1 away. And we're back. Second inning set to go. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Matt Gorski. Swings through that one for strike 1. Into center and a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Back in Anaheim, new inning getting started. Now, Matt Gorski. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Anderson back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Anderson ready to work. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. In the air to left center. Ward sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Top of the second, and now the first baseman, Matt Gorski. Swinging a foul straight back. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Anderson ready to work. Up and in. Going to count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Adele going after it. Corrals it. 1 up, 1 down. On the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first. And quickly one away in the second. All set for the start of the inning. And now Matt Gorski. Anderson back to work. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Swing and a miss. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Second inning set to go. And here is Matt Gorski. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string of.
Flexed biceps, medium light skin tone.
What's
100
up, Dirty
points.
Creek Sports? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Anderson back to work. That misses, and that's. Back here.
Shit just woke up.
Shit, I'm about to go to sleep in a couple hours. Actually, no, the NBA Finals is soon. Hold up. No.
Oh man, I needed that, and that's why I took a nap so that I can watch the game in an hour. Lol face with tears of joy.
Man, I'm 40, man. It's hard for me to stay up past 9 o'clock. So, like, I hope the game is entertaining. That's why I watch something and I play video games at the same time. If I sit down and just watch a movie or a show, I'm gonna fall asleep in 2 minutes.
Back here at the friendly confines. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
I'm doing something. I'm always playing MLB Show and watching the movie. Sometimes I fall asleep playing.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Hauls it in, one away. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 3 in this one.
Lol, damn, for real? I do the same thing. I watch TV and play the game at the same time. Lol.
Especially when
Good luck catching up to that one.
I see you got Dirty Creek Sports.
There's a swing and a drive. Booyah!
I'm gonna give it like an hour for this game. I'm probably play some 2K. I suck online, but I try. But yeah, like I'm watching.
Yeah, I do the same
right
thing
now.
when sports is on.
Like I got YouTube TV. Like I canceled most of the subscriptions because I'm tired of the commercials. Everything got commercials. The only thing I got right now is Amazon Prime because I've been ordering some stuff. But I really just pay for YouTube TV on YouTube, the premium. They got a lot of good movies on YouTube. I don't know if you got that Dirty Creek YouTube Premium. Man, they got some funny ass movies on YouTube Premium movies for free. I was watching Old School, Dodgeball, like some shit you get nice to blaze and just laugh at these movies. Commercial free. Nice on your TV. Can't front, YouTube got some good movies. Like I was trying to watch Without a Paddle. I couldn't watch Encino Man. I got bored of that shit. Major League 2, I'm trying to watch that one. I get bored now if I start watching a show.
I play 2K for the entertainment only, and I have Hulu Plus Live TV, but I want to get YT Premium because I grew up on those movies.
I got the antenna, so like NBA, you could watch it for free. If not, I'll just stream. I want to play a game. So like I got the antenna. I'm gonna watch finals for free. And like most of the sports,
Okay, bet I'll definitely look into it.
And there's an app you could get on your phone if you have like Android. It's called like Dofu Sports. You can watch. I mean, I don't know what I was saying. That's to watch highlights of the games only. This park I've been doing good in. I need to get some home runs.
Yeah, I use Dofus all the time.
Yeah, Dofu, yep. Man, and those channels you don't have to watch the commercials. Like when I watch wrestling, they don't show the commercials in those apps. And it's like you watching on Netflix wrestling, it be buffering. I canceled it. After WrestleMania, what the hell am I doing? Oh, I gotta use the Mets. I gotta use the Mets picture. Like I just saw Godfather 2 again. They got Godfather 2, 1, 2, and 3. I'm not watching 3. I just finished watching Mastermind. That's okay. Napoleon Dynamite. Boiler Room. Oh man, that's one of my favorite movies. Boiler Room. They got Logan. I'll just try now.
Yeah, it's no commercials, and I hate live events on Netflix because when I watched the Tyson fight on Netflix, it had major streaming problems.
I need a Mets. I gotta use the Mets. I use the Mets. I use some Mets. So like, you know, if I want to watch a movie with commercial, I use Tubi. Tubi's got some good movies. They got the old school movies, like the old Death Wish. I like watching old movies, just seeing like the old America, like old New York, old San Francisco, the old school cars, the way life was back then, man. Shit. I wish I was like 20 years older growing up in the 70s and 80s. I think that would have been some good times. You would have got to enjoy life before technology, and then like right now, you'd probably be like 55, 60, enjoying life with technology. Like best of both worlds. Now these kids are born and then just technology up the ass. Man, I grew up playing video games. That's my problem. Super Nintendo.
Connor McDavid seems like he's not returning to Edmonton next year. Lol, face with tears of joy, and yay, I have to be too. I like Mark for Death with Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal. I'll try to watch those. Mine's all like the Charles Bronson movie.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Heat.
Because it's Tubi, it's free.
Just about set to go now. And today on the hill, Clay Holmes. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking.
Technology, man, I hate technology. My internet went out the other day and I was upset because I couldn't play my game because all of my progress.
And two opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
The 0-1. Just missed. 1 out, bases empty. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
All these games like MLB.
I'm back.
There's no. Hey, what's up, Familia?
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 outs, bases empty. Misses inside, and it's 3-0. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down.
Fans another, and that's. And now Gage Workman. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it drops in.
This video is fire.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Mike Yastrzemski up here, and it's fouled off. Workman gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit.
Yay, I tried playing Topspin yesterday, but I could only play exhibition mode because Topspin tennis is all online mode, man. Face booming, medium dark skin tone.
That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
I like the Mario tennis.
I was so upset yesterday. I had pulled my PlayStation 2 out yesterday. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Luke Diesel digs in now. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Agustin Ramirez.
I'm not trying to be out there.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. This one blasted the other way. Down the line, and it's a foul ball.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
Hit weakly on the ground. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. Top of the second, and now the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. Holmes, 31 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2011. Swings through that one for strike 2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Workman handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs.
I'm 8 years old and I love your videos, and my name is Dylan.
Make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Dolander back to work. Now a screamer into the outfield. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground. Carlos Delgado getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. Fought off foul. Grisham leads off second with nobody out. Liner, base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-0. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit, and that turns the lineup over.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the batter now, Gage Workman. Fouled off left side. Runner at first with no outs here. Drilled out towards left center field. That ball's carrying. Adios, pelota. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 5-zip. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 6-0. Now here is Javier Sinoja. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. And there's a ball. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now a chance for Luke Keeschel. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Not in time. He's safe.
Wastes no time there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And now Agustin Ramirez. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runners tagging from second and third. To third, not in time to get him. He's safe as the run scores on the sac fly. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Doubled his first time up. That one the other way. Tovar slings to first, out number 2, and another run comes in. So up next, Carlos Delgado. Swing and a ball popped up. McMahon on the move towards the line, reaching for it. Top half of the 3rd inning. So in now for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. That one at the knees for a strike. Comes up empty. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
4, 3, 2, 1. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk, and that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Michael Toglia in the box now. No balls and a strike. 0-2 now as he swings through it. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Beck. And there's the strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's 1st and 2nd with 2 out.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Doyle stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one misses up and in. And 1-1. And that's a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the DH, Adam Dunn. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 9-0. Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. Headed down the line, and that's a foul ball.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the 1st inning or 2, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other...
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they add to their lead. It's 10-0. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Jaden Hill.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Now a fly ball to right center. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. Javier Sanoja will hit next. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Line drive, caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. On a line out towards center. And that is that. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Up the middle, Keishel. Tosses to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. And they're on the board. It's 10-1. Tyro Estrada to the plate. Hit in the air, center field. Grisham sizing this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He'll touch them all. It's 11-1. Now here's Trent Grisham. Liner caught at second. And now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
First pitch, not close. And that one ripped to left. Beck makes the grab, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Adam Dunn. And that one hammered. That's back there. Adios, pelota. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add on. It's 12-1. Polanco in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And that one ripped into right. Fair ball. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Ready now for the fifth inning. Stepping in, Sam Hilliard. First pitch just misses. Hilliard measures 6 feet 4 inches. 31 years old. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Kyle Farmer digging in for the Rockies. Inside, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swings and misses. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Here's Michael Toglia. And that drops in for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
To third. Sends it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be Gage Workman.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, these players doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a ground ball to first. Farmer steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB Yaz, steps in. He's already homered here in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one missed. One down, base is empty. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. He circles the bases. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 13-1. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Seth Halverson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now the left fielder, Javier Sinoja, 1 for 3. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Keishel, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Line drive. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Coming home. And he's out. Cut down. And we're back. Top 6. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jordan Beck. Check swing, called strike. To the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 2 in this one. Foul ball. And that one is inside ball 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Next to hit for the Rockies, Hunter Goodman. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And that's down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Tovar in the box again. Takes a strike. Beck leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This one high in the air to left center. Grisham backing up and to his right. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Halverson back to work. That's outside. 1-0. Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And here is Carlos Delgado. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? And they tack one on the board. It's 14-1. And next is the designated hitter, Adam Dunn. 3 for 3, and he's homered 3 times. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. High fly ball out into left center field. Beck moving in on this one. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Jorge Polanco, the next to hit. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. On a line, base hit. And that extends the inning. Back to the top of the lineup, Gage Workman now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, strike 1. On its way to the corner. And that will drop foul. Hit in the air, left field. Makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Top of inning number 7. There's Ryan McMahon now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Next for Colorado, Thairo Estrada. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And down on strikes. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. Hilliard stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer. His 3rd home run of the game. It's 15-1. Jimmy Herget gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now here is Javier Sanoja. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Keeschel. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Hilliard brings it in. 2 down. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and
that one is absolutely belted. Hauls it in on the warning track. And we're back. We go to the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Kyle Farmer. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and there's 1 down. Next for the Rockies is the DH, Michael Toglia. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. And a foul ball. That one outside, and that is ball 1. Fights it off. He'll see another. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's inside, and it's 2-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more. And
a nice sliding stop. The throw, he's in there. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Beck. First pitch, and he just misses. Right through there for a strike.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Grisham trying to get there. 2 down. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And they'll do it again. Toglia, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Yastrzemski settles under it and makes the catch. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Doyle brings it in, and there's one down. At the plate, Carlos Delgado.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Adam Dunn getting ready to hit. Herget, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Inside, just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. Fastball for a strike. He goes down looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Holmes back to work. It's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way.
Oh, that got him. Digging in, Ryan McMahon. And the first offering is not close. Just missed. Working down in the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. But there's no play. That's an infield single. So bases all loaded up. Here's the second base. Right through there for a strike. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. All loaded up here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. The throw to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So they're down to their final out. And now Kyle Farmer. Late on that fastball. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run across. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And 15-4 is our score.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now here is Michael Tolia. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. 2 outs. That's in there. And that's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
This one ends 15-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. All set for the start of the inning. Now, Agustin Ramirez.
Hi.
The guy at the plate could
doing,
recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one out to right. Rayleigh sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Next is the designated hitter, Agustin Ramirez. Flied to right his first time. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. And that's in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job.
Back at T-Mobile Park, all set for the top of the sixth. Now here's the Marlins DH, Agustin Ramirez. Gilbert back to work. That one way inside. On the ground to third, and it gets by him. One out, runner at second. Now it's the DH, Agustin Ramirez. Slice to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are two outs. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Agustin Ramirez. Gilbert back to work. This to third. Throw over to Tellez. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Rayleigh has a beat on it. Two down. We go to the top of the seventh. And the batter now, Agustin Ramirez. Gilbert back to work.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Mastroboni hauls it in, and there's one away. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take this one in a blowout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and at the plate for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. Gilbert back to work. Little chopper rolls foul. on the ground. Whips it across. One out in the second. Base is empty with 2 away. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Swings through that.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Rips that one center field. Rodriguez makes a nice running catch. Go ahead run on base. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. Fouled off down the right side.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ball 1 there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him! Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Agustin Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. That's towards center. Rodriguez settles under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Agustin Ramirez. Gilbert back to work. And he chases that one below the zone. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 away. Arise, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That misses. 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here comes Manny Machado. And a breaking ball misses outside. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Bottom of the 1st. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And ball one. And a swing and a miss there. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One gone, bottom half of the first. That one the other way. Tosses to first. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first. Two down, bases empty. Here is Moncada. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to third. To first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Zach Neto. Swing and a ground ball. Bottom of the first. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss. One gone here. Nolan Shanuel stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here comes Yoan Moncada. A little out front there as he swings through it. Comes up empty.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here at Busch Stadium, here's O'Neal Cruz. Gray back to work. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
In the dirt. In there safely. And now a man into scoring position.